Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to do a video that is so highly requested, you guys, and it's thrifting with me in New York City. Why haven't I done that? Great question. I'm terrified of filming myself in public. So I'm being very brave, pushing myself today, and we are gonna go thrifting in New York City. I'm going to try to avoid boutique shops. That's not really the kind of thrifting that I enjoy. I consider that more like secondhand shopping or like antiquing. You know what I mean? Going to like specialty shops where you know it's gonna be a little more expensive, but you're getting something really cool. Yesterday I tried on this absolutely killer leather jacket at a kind of like boutique thrift store in Brooklyn. It was $450. I'm going to go to my favorite Goodwill in Brooklyn, a few Goodwills that I like in Manhattan. I would like to hit the Salvation Army in Chelsea area and also the Housing Works in the West Village. So those are my goals for today. Housing Works is a little bit more pricey. They're kind of boutique-y, but sometimes you can find good prices. So I would like to hit that one up. I've heard the one in the West Village is really good and I haven't been yet. But before we go thrifting, we've got to do a little no makeup look, which brings us to the sponsor of today's video, Typology. Typology is a vegan and cruelty-free skincare brand formulated and manufactured in France. And this summer I've been really into a no makeup look, just kind of simple, easy with the heat. I really like to do less is more. So for my base, I'm gonna be using the 9-ingredient moisturizer and the glow drops. When I was on the treatment for my acne, my skin was just like really insanely like lit from within, glowy, and post-treatment I've lost a bit of that. So I've really been enjoying this combo because I feel like it's getting me that natural glowy dewness that I feel like I've been missing. And this moisturizer is only 9 ingredients, unscented. My skin is very happy with it. Then I'm going to mix it with the glow drops. I have a hard time finding glow drops that are pale enough for my skin. I'm very, very, very pale, and I find that a lot of glow drops tend to be bronzing, and this, look how pale she is. That's literally so exciting. So I'm gonna mix a drop of the glow drop with the moisturizer and put that all over my face. I think you guys know this by now, but I'm really just like a no fuss kind of person. And I really love these kind of products that you can just whip on really quick and go. That's like my ideal beauty routine. Then I like to take a little bit extra of the glow drop and just go over my cheekbone just to give a little bit more of that glow. Look at that. I'm also gonna put some on my shoulders. That's just like a nice little summer glow. Again, I really cannot stress how much I love how pale this is, even for the body. A lot of times body oils are gonna be really dark, and this is like the one for the pale girls. Then I'm taking the eyebrow and eyelash serum. It contains pea peptides and castor oil, which helps strengthen the brows and hold them into place. I'm a big brow girl. And my last step is the lip oil, which has vitamin E, squalane, and jojoba oil. And it's the perfect little lip oil, and it's not sticky. I feel like a minimal face with a lip is so chic. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of the lip oil and plop it onto my cheeks just to give like some extra color up here. Okay, and that's it. I'm ready in like 5 minutes. It's just the perfect little no makeup look. And for the next week, using my exclusive offer link down below, you will get a free hydrating cleansing milk with your purchase of $40 or more. So definitely check that out down below. And thank you so much to Typology for sponsoring this video. Okay team, the beauty routine is done. The coffee is almost finished. This is a thrifted mug. Hello! Thrifted this when I lived in Hawaii, right when we had made the decision to move to New York City. What a crazy time that was. Now I just have to wait for my 32-year-old husband to get back from the skate park because I kicked him out so I could film this. But I've hired him for the day to film me at the thrift shops. And we'll probably get lunch out too. It's probably just gonna be like a fun little New York City vlog almost. Oh my God. This is my outfit. Oh, let me move the chair. Okay, how cute. We've got the Reformation gingham pants on, obviously. And then I put on my polka dot top. I am kind of vibing with this, right? The two patterns are really cute. And then I don't know what shoes I'm gonna wear yet. Probably my Rothy Mary Jane ballet flats and just like my usual Coach Patricia bag. Someone told me that I need to start wearing more bright colors instead of wearing black and white all the time. And to that I say, no. I've just been really vibing with a black and white color palette lately. Maybe that's boring, but I don't care. It's just like, I feel so chic in it. I don't know what it is. Like, I feel very Parisian. I feel very cool. I feel very chic. And yeah, like I have bright colors in my wardrobe, but I don't know, just wear whatever you want. You don't have to, oh, I've been wearing this top too much. I gotta diversify. Like, who cares? Like, yeah, I've been wearing black and white a lot, but it's making me feel good. So I'm sticking with it, especially in a time where good days have been very few and far between. We're gonna capitalize on a good day feeling, and I'm gonna wear whatever I want. And right now, that's black and white. So sorry to disappoint. Okay, let's go thrifting. All right, well, this is our first stop, the Goodwill. I used to work like 3 blocks from here, and I'd only been to this Goodwill like twice, and every time I had like an appointment or I had to go to work in like 30 minutes, so I haven't really spent that much time in this Goodwill. Honestly, this is probably one of the most chaotic Goodwills in the city. They're always trying to restock it. There's always people in your way, and the fitting rooms are still closed to this day. So let's go see what we can find. Fitting room is still closed, unfortunately, which is such a bummer. I did find 2 tops, so that's good. I almost got a skirt, but I couldn't try it on, so I didn't get that. I feel so uncomfortable. Let's go to the next spot. All right, this is stop number 2. We're at Housing Works near my husband's school. We're skipping the Salvation Army because I don't remember where it is and I can't find it on the map. So we're at Housing Works. This is kind of like more boutique-y, but not boutique-y like curated vintage, but they definitely do price things higher. So I haven't bought anything from Housing Works. Every time I go, it's kind of a flop, but it is nearby, so let's give it a shot. Okay, so as expected, Housing Works was a flop. Tell me why a average Banana Republic tank top is $30. Right, yeah, okay, not happening. We are gonna go to the one in the West Village though, because that's where the rich people live. And that's where the rich people donate, so I have heard that it's good. You can find cool stuff there and like designer stuff, so I have no problem paying for something if it's cool, but $30 for Banana Republic, I keep wanting to say Banana Republican. For a Banana Republic tank top, I'm not doing that. Okay, now we're at Housing Works number 2. I've never been to this one. This one's in the West Village. High hopes, because a lot of people said this one's really good. So let's go inside. We striked out again. Nothing in there. Like, they had cool stuff, but nothing really hooked me. They did have a few designer brands though, like at a pretty good deal. I don't know. I really wanted today to be like a good thrift day, and it's not what's happening. But I think that's just kind of like the nature of thrifting in the city. You just find like one or two things after going to like 7 different stores. So I think this shows how sometimes it can be like defeating to go thrifting here because everything is $50. This is our last stop of the day. This is the best Goodwill in all of New York City. It's the Goodwill right off of Hoyt Schermerhorn in Brooklyn. If you can't find it from those context clues, well, maybe you just don't deserve to go. No, I'm kidding. This is the Goodwill. I think it closes in like an hour and 20 minutes. I will use every second of that. This is the best Goodwill. I find when I have the itch to thrift, this is the one I'm coming to. I'm not even messing around with any of the other ones. Let's head into my favorite Goodwill in New York City, baby. There is one thing you gotta know about this Goodwill. There's one guy who works here who's very particular about where you put stuff, and he will yell at you if you don't put stuff back on the rack where you found it from. So you got to be respectful when you come to this Goodwill, but it does have the best selection in the city. Also, I find all of my Lulu stuff that I thrift is all from this Goodwill, and usually it flies under the radar. The other Goodwills in the city, they hike it up. This one, Lulu leggings for $10. So follow me. I also used to work down here, right under the big weird building here. I used to work at the Target at City Point. So yeah, just giving you my New York City history as we go along. In the 3 years that I've worked in the city, I've had like 7 different jobs. So this was one of them. Okay, it's a few days later, and I just wanted to show you the 2 things that I did thrift, and I also thrifted a pair of pants when I was upstate New York last weekend, so I just figured I'd show you those as well. The thing about thrifting in New York City is you cannot have high expectations, but at the same time, I kind of feel like that helps keep your thrifting consumption in check. I think sometimes when I'm, back home in Wisconsin where everything is like $1, sometimes your brain just goes into like overdrive and it like starts like your hunter-gatherer mind gets triggered and you're like, I can have all this stuff. Whereas in New York City, it's like, well, number one, you're probably just not finding as many good things, and number two, it's expensive even at the Goodwill, so you're a little bit more selective. It has its pros and cons. Like sometimes you just want a banger thrift trip, and then sometimes it's good to just pick up onesies, twosies, So I did pick up this top from the first Goodwill I went to. Both tops that I thrifted were from the first Goodwill. It was in the skirt section, but I definitely think it's a tube top. Colors were just really fun to me. I like how at the beginning I was like, all I'm wearing is black and white these days. Now I'm in like bright blue and a bright tube top. I've been really enjoying a tube top look, especially like this little kind of almost like a peplum. I think it looks really nice with my linen culottes that are in the wash right now, so I can't show you. But so that was my first pickup, $7.99. And the brand is this, I don't know, probably just some random TJ Maxx brand. And then the second top, it was actually from Zara with the tag still on. It's just this really fun, like cropped cami, but look how cool that is. It's got like the flowers, super, just that like tulle kind of ripped up flower. It's giving Chloe boho. And this was also $7.99. And then it just like, yeah, it ties in the back. It's so cute. These pants I thrifted in upstate New York. They're just by Universal Thread. They're a size 8 and they are so nice. They're almost just like a green khaki kind of. They got these nice pants and they just fit my butt really well. I can just see these being the perfect like fall transition piece. I want to say this was like $5. They were like really affordable and cheap. I love the big square pockets on the back. Kind of a boring purchase, but I've been looking for pants that fit me because currently a lot of my pants don't fit me. And so for $5, just to have like an easy pant to throw on, like it fits me so well. I was shocked. And also I plan on wearing these more outdoorsy. They kind of look like a good pair of like hiking pants, for the fall when it's a little chillier, like around the campfire. That's the vibe, but like with a black sweater and some hiking boots, I think that's like super cute. And I feel like I always see hiking pants that are literally this exact material for like $100. And I don't know, I'd rather spend $5 that way. If I fall down, rip it, I'm not pissed off, you know what I mean? So yeah, my husband and I plan on doing a lot more outdoorsy stuff, getting out of the city a little bit more. Yeah, this kind of serves multiple purposes. And I forgot, let me go grab, I did thrift one more thing actually at the last Goodwill in Brooklyn, but it's for my mom, so that's why I forgot. Oh wait, It's literally, I can tell you why, I forgot, it's literally in the washing machine right now. So I'll put a little clip here of the top. It's really cute. It's by the brand Wilfred from Aritzia. My mom is obsessed with Aritzia. Her and her friend discovered Aritzia like 6 months ago. They call me, like she's visiting her friend, and she calls me and there's like bumping music and I'm like, what are you guys doing? It's like 3 p.m. We're at Aritzia. Have you heard of it? And so they were having the time of their lives trying on stuff in Aritzia. They were in Aritzia for like over an hour. She was like, I need you to look at your phone right now. Look at the pictures. Is this dress cute? And I was like, yes, girl, it's so cute. So my mom is an Aritzia stan now. So Wilfred is one of the brands that is carried at Aritzia. And this style of top, like the long flowy top with the little tie up at the collar, like flowy at the bottom. That is my mom's like signature top. Like all of her favorite shirts are in this style. So it was originally $11 and then it was half off because it had a blue tag. So I paid $5.50 or whatever it was for that top. So that will be going to her. Super cute, super fun find. So yeah, that is everything that I thrifted in New York City. Hopefully I wasn't too awkward. Hopefully the video was watchable. This is my first kind of like, oh, I almost forget that this doesn't have pockets. I was like, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it wasn't an unbearable watch. I'm new to this. I'm dipping my toe into the thrifting vlogging world, but to be honest, it was kind of fun. So shout out to my husband for filming me all day, and shout out to Typology for sponsoring this video. Thanks again. So yeah, that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.